In this case, we choose the population data. In this case is bilangan underscore P. It must be pure numbers. And in this case, you press finish. So here is the list of all the Dara Mundis, which is the map of it, all the list of all the polling districts with their boundaries. But we are not ready to go first and do the delineation. We need to set some expectations. So we go to parliament seats. For your information, parliament seats, for this case, refers to the DUN. Do not confuse it as a parliamentary seat. For this work, you have to understand one important thing. The focus of the project must be very specific. For example, I'm delineating the DUN. So this is something you can consider in future. You were to recreate this whole project or create a brand new one. You can say Bahagian Kuching DUN, Bahagian Kuching Parliament, to make it clear for yourself. So we say 26. For this purpose, please understand one important reference from the previous video. When we talk about district magnitude, here we are referring to the polling district magnitude. A polling district only will have one parent state constituency, the DUN, and one parent parliamentary seat. So your minimum should be 1, but your maximum should also be 1. So this is why it is different from the previous video, because in the previous video, in the previous section, we talked about one area can having 20 plus aduns, one area might have 8, but that's because we're talking about administrative districts. But now we're talking about polling districts. So the minimum and the maximum shall be 1. Press save. So this is what you get, and instantly you see this word quarter appears. And just press on this part. So we have a situation that one of the polling districts is a super Daramoti or super DM, I like to call. Because what has happened is the polling district of Stapok has more than enough voters, so much so that any constituencies having Stapok will violate the principles of equalization. Later we will make sense of it. How was the quota calculated? So this system calculates the total number of voters for the whole region that we have taken on, which is the Kuching division, divided by 26, which is the electoral quota. So you take that value, which is approximately 19,000 or so. That value is used to divide the population. So 27,000 divided by 19,000, you get around 1.37. Matam, on this hand, you can see by itself the polling district can have one state constituency, the DUN.